Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of the FauxShow. Today is Wednesday, January 11th. My name is Angela.
And my name is Chris.
And as most of you know, the FauxShow is not a real show. It's a social experience because I don't look at you. I look at the chat room, which I have here on my iPad.
I got it right there.
It's over there on a monitor where we can see ourselves.
You got it there.
And it's, and then it's the lower
Boom.
third.
Best lower third on the internet, I've been told.
Uh-huh. Look, Hi, Internet, down here.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, I was doing a segue at your segue.
Oh, well, I was just
All
I just wanted to make a mention before we get started that tonight I'll be drinking my very last holiday beer.
Oh.
This is in the Fisher inventory of beers and beverages. This will be the last. And I think that marks a passing of a season. Although they're still selling them, I've definitely had my fair share. This one literally tastes like there's a little pine needle in it.
Really?
Yeah. I see.
Oh, that's cool.
What?
What?
A beverage that tastes like it has pine needle sounds cool to you? I mean, it's okay.
Yeah, it does.
But it gets old. It gets old.
That's like an air freshener that smells like pine? Weird. All right, well, while he's opening that,
Okay.
I want to remind everybody.
Pine needle is poison, FYI, says the chat room. Great.
Wow. Okay.
Thanks for real, guys.
Well, I want to remind everybody that our newsletter called Jupiter Signal,
Boom!
you stepped outside our box.
Well, I didn't want to blow everybody's ears out.
All right. Sign up bit.ly/Jupiter Signal.
Yeah, the second edition of the Jupiter Signal went out this morning.
Today. And here's a little look at that.
Yeah.
All professional and stuff.
Yep. Little teasing there about a possible upcoming show. Go up a little bit.
You see that bacon?
Yeah. Go up a little bit though. That's a popular chart right there. We included a chart of our show production time a little bit, and a lot of people have been finding that pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It's kind of a rough one actually, because I think Stoked somebody said that Stoked estimated almost an entire day, but the reality is Stoked is probably more than that. But we got as close as we could.
But if you look, it's almost 24 hours. It takes almost a full day of work and effort.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. There's also all other kind of neat bits of detail in there, like information about upcoming shows.
Like this here, FauxShow 70.
Oh, I love that part.
Here is a list of things people could have done or could have been doing instead watch the FauxShow. And so we've got, Avatar Continuum and Bronwyn and Nail Peter 83 and Rakai, Bilbo, Murphy, Crash Bandicoot, Rotten Corpse, and Osmo 2000 are all listed with their reasons for stopping and watching the FauxShow.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
There you have it.
And then there's, affiliates and all that other stuff. You know what? This puzzle here, I have seriously received about 20 solutions already. I was so surprised. They just kept coming in. Cool. Everybody wants to do that puzzle.
That's cool.
I honestly have not done it. And I don't care to. So.
Well, there you go. Are you going to read the answers in the FauxShow at some point or what?
I will maybe next week.
So what are we doing today?
Today we are doing Side Project Awards. I believe this is the third time we've done it. I think it was called Side Project the first time and Summer Project the second time. And now it's just Side Project.
Basically, we've asked our viewers to send in the things that they work on the side or maybe even make some money from, so that way we can kind of show you what people that are watching these shows do in their spare time. Mm-hmm. And I'm always curious. And I, just like all other faux shows, have not seen any of this, so this will all be the first time. So I get to experience it with you.
And it's a big variety of things, like from custom-made stuff to blogs to instruments.
I just got to get right for it. I just got to get in the head in space, and it's just really piney.
Okay. Well, without further ado, let's start the side projects.
All right, what do we got? Sorry, guys. First certificate of achievement goes to Mini Nessie. Quite the character.
He is quite the character, as we all know. So he writes, and he wants to write a novel for 2012. His original side project from a year ago was poetry, and I read one of his poems. But anyway, so today I have one of his characters that he's pre-written everything about.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, so like one of the characters that'll be in the story.
Yeah. He's written about 12 different characters now. This one particularly interested me because it reminds me of, and you'll have to help me because I forget the name of it, but that show that involved Jessica Alba being a special...
Dark Angel.
Dark Angel, yeah. This is a supernatural girl and the parents don't want her to do things.
Good callback, Ange. Dark Angel, remember it took place in Seattle too? That was cool.
Yeah.
And it had Jessica Alba in it. You remember that?
Huh? What?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
No, don't make me wait until I watch the FauxShow again to find out what you said. What did you say? Somebody tell me what he said.
I just want to know if you knew that it had Jessica Alba in it.
Of course, because I said that. All right. Well, anyway.
Yeah. Anyways.
So he's going to start the first chapter, and that's really cool. It's a big task to take on to write a book. So that's really neat.
Yeah, that is really cool. Well, maybe the next time we do an award show, he'll actually send in a story that has those characters in it.
Yeah.
All right, so the next award goes to Harry Young. Warp nacelles for the win! Oh, what's this?
This is...
What the F is this? I definitely recognize the warp core. I recognize the conference room and a phaser there and some LCARS action.
Yeah, it's his universe class RP map for Star Trek Voyager Elite Force RPG X2.
Oh my God. So what? Star Trek Voyager Elite Force is one of the very best first-person Star Trek a great first-person shooter, but also takes place. It's a Star Trek game.
Why don't you play it?
Oh, I used to. Years ago.
Oh, okay.
But I love this game.
Okay, well, so his award is for this picture, which is inside the warp nacelle.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, which I thought was neat. Yeah. And I thought you'd appreciate that.
I did. Did it give you any details? Like, I mean, I don't want to be picky here, but I should be seeing some coils. I should be seeing some warp coils. But, I mean, maybe what you could be is near the Bassard collector, and then there wouldn't be, you'd be in the maintenance chamber.
This is the control room here.
Of the nacelle, or?
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
I know that much. And then that's the warp core, right?
That probably makes fantastic gameplay scenery for a first-person shooter. I mean, picture running around in there shooting guys with phasers.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
Well, cool. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I wish I knew how to play that.
Yeah.
All right.
The next award goes to Faz 1988. He gets the Factor Award. This is really kind of genius on my part because he acts. He's an actor. So Faz, an actor, Factor.
Gotcha.
There we go.
So which one is
And
Faz?
I would have never... What? Faz is here on the right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's so funny. Well, it's not funny, but...
It looks a little bit like Alan.
Yeah, a little bit.
What single L, Alan?
There we go. Do a little formatting there.
On the fly formatting.
He, he's in the military. So it's cool that he's able to find time to do something like this.
And apparently drink quite a bit of liquor.
Yeah.
There's a lot of booze back there. I'm not gonna kid.
Yeah. I think I even cropped some of it out too. But anyway, so that is his side project.
Cool, right on. Acting is probably a good outlet.
The next award goes to
Shane Kufel's one of my favorites.
Shane Kufel. And by the way,
he's worked on an Android app for us.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Very cool. Yeah.
Well, I got a lot of submissions for this show. There's like over 30 submissions, I think.
All right, so what's he do on the side?
He does, he gets the On the Side award because his website is Shane's Software on the Side.
Well, there you go.
So convenient. So
I like that title there, Humble Bundle Linux Hacks too.
I browsed through his blog, and feel free to go to any of these websites. I try to put the link there so that we could look at more.
Software on the Side.
I chose a post that I thought that you guys would be interested in. So the Humble Bundle Linux Hacks is just a couple weeks old. It's
not loading for me. Softwareontheside.info?
Yeah.
Did we break it?
No.
No
Weird.
loady load.
Interesting.
Good thing you got a screenshot of it.
Yeah. Well, there was a website that I couldn't get a screenshot of.
I wonder if bloggers having issues because I noticed that's a blogger page and this is a Google Air message that I'm getting.
Okay. Well, anyway, so that is what he does on the side. It's mainly a development blog for all the other little side projects.
He's a fan of Linux Action Show. He shows up and watches Linux Action Show live frequently and is in the Jupiter Colony forum. So he's a good guy. I'm glad he sent that in. That's cool.
Sweet. Well, the next one is STNet, and you guys know him. He did a side project of stnet.nu.
That's right.
And it's a Star Trek-y website and really cool. And he didn't want to resubmit that, so he submitted Jupiter Broadcasting as a side project.
Oh, cool. Well, here, can I show STNet?
Well, this is his website. Oh, you can show that too. Yeah.
His other website that he got an award for before.
No, it's the same.
Oh, it is the same one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he took that screenshot. That's once you go in.
Oh, I see.
We enter the site. To the left.
To the site. right there. That one. It's got sounds too.
I know it does. Do they hear it?
They do on this screen now. Yeah, this is this is a really great site.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. So he put our banner there at the top of his website, which is not on the screen that is showing right now.
There you
But
go.
it used to be, and so you see up
Oh
there.
yeah, up there at the top. Yep.
Yep.
What he probably does is probably just rotates through different banners.
Yeah. So he says Jupiter Broadcasting to me is like
there it is now.
television station. Ta-da! All the shows are great to watch and listen. So if there's a new show for download, I make time to watch and listen to that show. The only thing I like to do more is chatting in the chat room, but he's more of a watcher than a chatter.
No.
So, and he lives in the Netherlands, so most of the live shows are during his working or sleeping hours.
Yeah.
But
Probably not TechSnap, right?
because it's his second project,
TechSnap tomorrow.
he does feel the need to support us as much as he can. So if you recall, I shared this in the extra award show at the end of the year.
Yeah.
The special thanks to the donators. And there he is.
Aw. He donated
With
every
that
month
arrow?
in 2011.
Yep. And he plans to continue. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks,
there
dude.
it is. And I put his banner there at the top again.
That's really cool for him to do that. And he had to make that banner himself because unfortunately we don't have stuff like that because we're making shows, not art most of the time.
Right. It is really cool though. I like it.
Yeah.
It has like Beer's Tasty and Jupiter Night on it, but
He's hopeful.
Yep.
You can't blame him for dreaming.
Yep.
So Mark Dam.
Dom.
Next award goes to Mark Dom for runner-up frequently humped. Is that what FH stands for?
No.
No, I was trying to dodge out of the way of the
Runner-up
runner-up frequently humped. FH.
future husband.
Oh. Man, I don't even like how oddly close I was with that. I don't like that at all.
I guess I could have said, yeah, you could say that.
I'm watching you, man.
No, it's really cool. So he plays the flute.
Oh. No
And-
wonder he's your future husband. You used to play the flute.
Well, and that's the thing with 50-Fold Chris is that he, he got me with music.
Yep.
So, I think Mark Dom
competition-
is not far behind.
Every award show, my competition gets higher and higher, and I have to constantly go to battle with all of these men in the chat room.
Well, so here's the deal. That poll at the end of the last show, I have 13 future husbands. But my list just has...
Just waiting for me. Just a bunch of
A couple.
vultures circling.
All right, well, anyway, so
Man.
his side project is the concert flute. He got it for Christmas. And he hasn't played it before, but he's been playing the marching band.
Oh.
Playing...
I thought he didn't have any skills.
No, he does. He has 2 different flutes.
That's great.
And this little symbol here, this little audio symbol, means I could play it, except that this computer doesn't have audio.
You're a jerk.
But I can put it on Chris's face for a second while I log into my account and get it.
Well, how are you going to get it? From where?
From my email.
Oh, and then how are you going to play it? You still can't play it on that computer.
Right.
Yeah. So, well, we'll get that
Fail.
figured out. That thing doesn't have a sound card.
Well,
It's
I
a
can put it in the
Hackintosh.
show doc, and then you can click on it over there.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that?
Well, why don't we just put it in the link for people to listen to after the show?
All right.
All right, we'll put it in the show.
All right. I'm sorry I couldn't play that. It was nice. All right. The next award goes to...
Boo. Crash Benedict. Chris Roll. Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot.
Chris Roll dedication. I like that. He gets the award for Chris Roll dedication. Okay, tell me about this.
So if you go to crashbandicoot.com...
All right, should I go there?
Yeah.
Now, the problem is I only know how to spell it one way, and that's not how it's actually spelled. BND.
It's just without vowels.
Crashbenedict.com. Very nice.
Scroll down. Bandicoot. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So he got a little URL redirect doing that, huh?
Yep. Yeah, so he wants to hit 1,000 Chris rolls, and I question if he has like a counter to figure out how many times he's sent people.
Okay, all right, okay.
Right? All right, so he has 2 other side projects. He's trying to build a miniature PC with a 3-inch working screen running Linux and working with a 2-inch wide keyboard, a working mouse about the size of a fingernail, which sounds adorable. and a tower case about 6 inches tall.
Wow. So my
He-
bopping head isn't enough to sustain him, huh?
No. He's also working on an Arch Linux installation script, which is basically installing Arch, getting the file from his website, Chmod.
Chmod X.
Oh,
Chmod
Chmod.
plus X makes it executable.
Okay. And running it to get a nicely scripted install of all the bits you need without taking any of the control away from the user.
But about this one.
Right.
What do you?
I didn't read that part before.
Jeez. But I was gonna say is people really like that. And when you get something kind of working, dude, put it in the last subreddit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, can we show that at the end of the show?
Do it.
I'll pull that up. People, the Real Awesome Sauce made a new Brian image, and he put it in there.
Oh, really? I haven't seen that.
Yeah, no, I know. And
I want to see it.
there's also a really great bit in here that somebody submitted about our flare. So I'll save that. We'll save that funny for the end of the show.
Oh, that's true. Bronwyn says if he's using a bit.ly link. I don't think he is. It's just crashbandicoot.com. All right. Well, the next award goes to a new viewer, newer viewer, Mint Chewing Gum.
Good name.
He gets the Cool Learning Award because he has a math and music website.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Such a great idea to try to help people learn. Oh, funny.
I was going to show that at the end of the show.
Oh, I ruined it. I spoiled it.
There you go. I might as well show it. There you go. So yeah, the Real Awesome Sauce made that of Brian.
That's hilarious.
Now I've got a funny one that that somebody else made that I'll show at the end of the show.
Okay.
When Soho doesn't overhear a spoil ho in it.
Oh, I'm tired.
You're not supposed to say that.
I know.
Well, you know what it is we had epic chili for dinner.
Yeah.
We had a lot of chili.
Homemade chili.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, we're going to be eating that for about a week.
All right, the next award goes to Brian 2040. Descent.
No.
Decent.
He gets the Decent Award.
God, I'm such a bad reader speller. I got dysmalexia.
For his website, Descent OS.
Ah.
Or operating system, actually.
So that's why I got it confused.
Yes. It is descent, like as in going down. I don't know. So he says, hello, viewers of Jupiter Broadcasting. For my submission to the FauxShow, I wanted to be sure to tell you that I am requesting donations for Descent OS to be able to fund hosting domains and an entry onto distrowatch.com, as well as fund other projects related to Descent OS. I encourage you to also join the forum at descentos.forummotion. That's just one M, forummotion.com, and our IRC channel at irc.freenode.net, #DescentOS. Thanks to everyone who gets involved.
Now, when I think of Descent, which is, by the way, very cool that he's working on that. I mean,
yeah, well, isn't it? I think it's an Ubuntu based, or is it GNOME?
I haven't checked it out yet, but I plan to
can't
for the show.
remember.
I think it'd be fun to be like, yeah, check it out. One of our viewers.
I wonder if he's in here.
When I think of Descent, he usually is. He's usually in the chat room. When I think of Descent, I think of this really old video game that I used to play as it was, I don't know, probably before even high school, and it was called Descent. And I'm wondering if he based it off of this old game because it was one of the first really cool 3D
maybe
space shooters, and that's Descent. So if he's doing Descent OS, I'm wondering if it's sort of
he says exactly, Faux Chris.
There you go.
It's based on Ubuntu.
Great game.
So he has a video in the show doc.
Oh yeah? Okay. I'll get that loaded up. I'll stop looking at the video game here. Is this like a video of the OS?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Like a little screencast?
Yep.
Do we need audio for this, or is it...
I don't think so.
Okay.
I can't remember. I think it's just music.
We're waiting
music.
for... Come on, YouTube. Hey, YouTube.
Hey,
we got like a 50 megabit connection here, YouTube. Why can't you load? Right? Hey, Ange, right?
It's 35.
Oh. All right, here. Oh,
Oh, there's no audio, he says.
I hear audio.
Yeah, I do too. Oh, or do you have the game still going? No?
That's pretty cool looking. How cool is it that there's somebody who's watching us right now who's making his own operating system? Or at least his own desktop based on Linux.
That is really neat.
Yeah.
So he's accepting donations. You can go to descentos.webs.com.
Descentos.webs.com?
Yep, that's what it says.
Yeah, oh yeah. There it is right there.
And,
You're right at the top.
and there's a donate button. Here, let's...
Brian says keep watching. All right, we'll keep watching for a little bit. We can't watch it for too long. Should we skip ahead to a certain point? Is there something fancy that comes on?
You're missing the coolest part, he says.
Well, you should always put the coolest part towards the beginning.
Yeah, like we did with the newsletter.
Yeah.
The real Regavin, which is epic. There was talk about a Jupiter OS, but it never actually came to fruition.
That's actually the original genesis of Jupiter Broadcasting. The real awesome sauce, he's also working on an Ubuntu-based OS.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
But that's not his side project. I would know.
Oh, okay.
Or at least it could be another side project. But it's not the side project that he submitted.
Well, I think we'll have to jump on, but we could play this again after the show wraps up. We can watch the whole video. All right.
Yeah, Brian 2040, let us know what
time index.
What time index you want us to be at.
All right, so the next award goes to Josie Wales.
That's what I'd say. I'd say rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Now, this one's really cool. There's a lot of text, though. So his side project is Cosmo Amps, and it's his own business where he builds guitar amps.
Oh, cool.
He started playing electric guitar back in 2004. It claims he's still not very good at it. But apparently he can make the parts for it, though. But in 2008, got interested in building vacuum tube guitar amps.
Oh, cool.
So then he talks all about the background of it, which I thought you'd find interesting. That in the 50s and 60s, they used vacuum tubes in their guitar amplifiers because that's what they had before the invention of the transistor. But then in the 70s and 80s, manufacturers started using transistors in their guitar amps. And guitar players started to realize that the old tube amp sounded way better.
Yeah, and I've heard that too with audio. Like a tube will sound a little warmer.
Yeah, he said, without getting too technical, the distortion that vacuum tubes create sounds better than the distortion created by transistors. So they started using them again in the 90s.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I know a lot of audio podcasters use tubes in their gear.
Yeah. So that's really cool to be able to build a custom piece like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool.
So.
All right. Well, who's our next one?
Our next award goes to...
Raku Dave? Roku Dave?
Raku Dave.
Very useful.
He gets a very useful award, and I think you'll really like this.
Oh, yeah?
Well, first of all...
I like a diagram.
Yeah.
JNet Map, open source network monitoring software. Okay, it's got my attention. All right.
Yep, so jnetmap.sf.net helps you keep an eye on your network. You can draw a graphical representation of your network, and JNetMap will periodically check if the devices are still up or if a service is still running. You can also set up email notifications or let JNetMap execute a script when a device goes down or comes up again. Additionally, you may attach notes to a device, initiate an RDP VNC SSH connection to a device, and much more.
This is really cool. So first of all, why hasn't he sent this into TechSnap yet? We'd totally love to cover this on TechSnap. And then second of all, Bronwyn was asking, and so I'll just give a plug for it. I'm going to cover Nmap.
Oh, what's that?
Saturday, which is another networking tool. But this is really cool. This is more like a monitoring and alerting, whereas Nmap is more like a what's that machine doing? What's it capable of? This is the kind of thing that like system administrators use so that way they can have a peaceful night's sleep and know that if something crashes, it won't be a surprise in the morning.
Right.
That's kind of what this is for.
Right.
And so it's one of those pieces of software that when there's a good one out there, and this looks, just first impressions, it looks well done. That is something a sysadmin will love forever. So very cool. That again was jnetmap.sf.net to check that out. And it's open source.
Yep. And Raku Dave has, I think, done a few things for us on the side as well. And I cannot think of them at the moment, so
yes,
sorry.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
But credit to you.
All right, so the next award goes to Carl Z.
No.
Calcrez?
So funny.
Calcrez?
Calcrez is how I'd say it.
Yeah, some of these ones I've only read. I've never said out loud.
Carl Z.
Oh, I look over. I will admit I'm also one of those people who, what's it called when you like read stuff in glances?
I don't know.
I do that for speed. I glance read. I do reckon
I am speed.
I can, I can do this one though. Blog Monies.
Blog money.
Tell me about
I was
this.
going to say monies. So
I'm a skimmer.
She runs a few websites to help make some minimal cash for the ads, from the ads.
Oh, really? So how does that work for her? Did she disclose any information?
Yeah, she says it barely covers hosting.
Oh, well, maybe it's just getting going.
And domains. Yeah, I don't know. I do have a question for her though, and I think she is here in the chat room.
It's a nice design.
It's Google Ads. I looked at your websites and all of them say guest post, and I was wondering why that is, or like who the guests are. Like, do you have a network of friends that say, hey, I want to write about this. Can you put it on your website? Or do you belong to a network where people like to write stuff and give it to bloggers or what? Yes, CalCriz is a girl, and it stands for California Crazy.
I wonder, I'm trying to find, I wonder, has she checked out the deck, which is for like a little more premium type advertising that pays a little better than Google AdWords does, but it also is a little more selective. Might be worth checking out the Deck Network or decknetwork.net.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, she has a site that people send her guest posts. That's really cool. I may want to get that from you for Mom Vault for when I can't come up with an article.
Cool. All right. Well, that's a great way, especially if you don't have to produce most of the content. I'm sure.
Right.
I'm sure it's still a bunch of work, though.
Yeah.
All right. The next award goes to Gourmet Army.
I'm surprised you didn't pronounce the T.
I almost did. I caught myself midstream.
He gets the Comical Relief Award. Now, you'll have to forgive me, Gourmet Army. I do not get it at all.
What? What don't you get?
This comic. So he says... He literally started this yesterday. Which,
okay.
Anyway, he's been collecting a number of malapropisms.
What?
Not sure what that is.
Try again. Malapropisms?
Yeah.
No.
Malapropisms from my best mate over time. Anyway, when I've finished, I'm going to show him for his birthday. So, this says Missive Impossible instead of Mission Impossible, and says a fairly accurate representation of the words of one man I know personally by Adult Dave. He says, but aiming a car at and destroying a helicopter is just roadkill. And this other one saying, and then at the bottom it says on the size of John McClane's testicles.
Yeah, I see that. I don't get it, but...
So, Gourmet Army, if you care to... share,
but aiming a car and destroying a helicopter is just roadkill. Well, so in Die Hard 4, essentially.
Oh wait, a malapropism is an act of misusing or the habitual misuse of similar sounding words, especially with humorous results. An example is Yogi Berra's statement: "Texas has a lot of electrical votes." Rather than electoral votes. Okay.
So in Die Hard 4, they, through some happenstance, essentially, Bruce Willis throws a car at a helicopter.
Okay.
And destroys the helicopter. And you think about the idea of like this everyday cop guy manages to get a car to launch up and smash into a helicopter is sort of an unbelievable feat.
Oh, hover over the image.
Ah, a little extra like XKCD.
Yeah, wait, do it a little higher so that people can see it. That's what she said.
My friend, whom we'll call Mr. Malaprop, anticipates that the next scene in Die Hard 4, where he predicts they won't be paying for dinner.
Okay.
All right.
So I didn't know it was a Die Hard 4 reference because I've never seen it.
And because I am a person who likes Die Hard, I of course have seen it. Oh, I'm sorry there, Chief.
Jeez.
Next award goes...
Hey, this would be a good still.
Next award goes to...
I don't know.
6 of 9.
Oh.
Dedicated Trekkie. Oh, yep. Okay. Already, I'm getting in sync with this person. I think I like what I'm seeing. What do we got here?
Yeah, you will. And he speaks specifically to you in his submission, which I always think is really funny. All right. He is a full-on geek. Oh, did you read? It's a Trekkie, dedicated Trekkie.
Yeah, I said that.
Okay, all right. He's a full-on geek. It has taken many years and thousands of dollars, as we all know. I've completely upgraded my computer. It now has, and I made this a bulleted list because it was one big paragraph, but what?
Look at that screenshot. It looks like what we're wearing right now.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, man, look at that. It's the same shirt I'm wearing right now. That is so embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
You know why? It's because it's cold out here.
I've worn like the same shirt 3 times, maybe.
You wear this jacket a few times, though.
Yeah, well, because it's freaking cold.
That's why I'm wearing this. Anyways, let's talk about him.
All right, so SSD drive, max RAM. Actually, do you want to
Sure.
Through this?
Yeah.
Because
he's got an SSD drive. He's got the latest CPU for the laptops, 2 25-inch ViewSonic monitors. He also has a plasma plate, which you guys might recognize. It's that little green lightning plate.
Yeah.
He has got quad surround sound system, which, by the way, I also have a stereo system which will do quad surround, and I love it. It's great. 4 LED backlit light strips behind the monitors. That's cool. 5 terabyte archive and 1 terabyte network drive. He has the G19 Logitech keyboard. I have that keyboard too. I love that keyboard. And the G9 mouse. I also have that mouse. I like that mouse.
All right. And the mouse
I also have a wire mesh that looks like that.
Yeah. Well, that is a lot of wires. Seriously now. So the mouse pad is the Cyber Sniper Tracer mouse pad, and there are 2 lava lamps, one behind each monitor, which probably creates a really nice back glow, you know. And he's currently working on upgrades to buy for it, but at this point, each item is about $300, which is a lot.
Yeah.
That is the first part of his submission. The second part is...
Oh, are those a bunch of cards that he's got signatures and or what?
How did that get...
I'm a Trekkie. I'm a super Trekkie. These are some of my Star Trek pictures and props I have gotten, but a lot are away in storage. I go to Las Vegas Convention each year wearing a proud gold badge. I was very lucky in a winning Bones autograph poem worth $400. That's cool. I was on Trek Radio twice. I got to meet and shake Shatner's hand. Then put me in a movie.
He put me in a movie where I got a 5-minute interview.
Cool. Then I got to hug Leonard Nimoy, which is awesome. And while Nichelle Nichols was on the stage, I asked her if I could hug her. She gladly responded yes, and I got on stage in front of 15,000 people to hug Nichelle Nichols. That's Uhura. If that couldn't be topped off, I got to meet some Stowe devs. I got a picture with each one of them, and I convinced them all to sign a Trouble with Tribbles photo. A free item you get is a signed Star Trek photo. Free! That's really cool.
Yeah. So, he has another screen. There we go. Of more framed Star Trek stuff that's signed, and then this ship. And I think that's a Tribble, right?
Yeah.
And
good man.
So that wraps it up. But anyway, yeah. So
I love me some Trek stuff.
Yeah.
All right, next award goes to
The Real Awesome Sauce.
Amazing works. Oh, and tell your mom I said hi.
So The Real Awesome Sauce, if you don't know,
stop by for last.
Showed up at our house on Sunday.
Yeah. I stopped by for last on Sunday, and it was his mom who was with me, right?
Yeah, and her and I chatted it up, and she played with Dylan, and she fed Abby, and it was pretty cool. And he got to sit here in the studio and watch the full live
in real definition.
We had a live studio audience.
Brian informed me that wasn't our first one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now I recall we've had a couple of different people sit in, but
I don't recall.
Yeah, I didn't either. But
maybe that was before I was involved too much. I don't know. Well, anyway, so his award is Amazing Works, and his side project is photography.
That's cool. Look at those, huh?
I know, right? So I grabbed 3 that really stood out to me.
Look at that bee and that flower, huh?
Yeah, and what is that? It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
This above me.
I believe it's from outer space. See the black?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. See the black?
You like that?
Yeah. So anyway, so his website is therealawesomesauce.tumblr.com, and just before the show he said he updated it, so you can feel free to go there and see potentially some more pictures.
Tumblr is a great spot for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it really is.
All right, who is the next award go to there, Ange?
Well, it goes to Paul.
Oh, for photo recovery.
He gets the photo recovery
Tell
award.
me about this. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Wow.
I haven't seen such drastic and well done before and afters before. So he owns his own business called Paul's Graphics and Design, and it's his main job to duplicate and retouch old photographs, which is removing scratches and other marks, and add or remove objects to produce a perfect copy. So, and he also has started transferring VHS to DVD and editing video. So anyway, it's really cool. I didn't know that like yellowish stained pictures could be restored to new again.
That wedding picture looks great, but you notice that the kid's black and white picture, there's a big rip down the middle of one of them.
Yeah.
Just gone.
Yeah, creases. So, yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, really neat.
The chat room is impressed.
Yeah.
I guess if you... well, here, I'm waiting on the link from the chat room. You continue on. All right, so the next award goes to...
Murphy! He gets the Adventures of Star Trek. I don't know how many Stowe-related awards I can give him, because he's had the Stowe Man award and a couple... Oh, and there's Murphy.
Yeah.
And I think maybe a Where's Murphy. But anyway,
He's
so
a stow man.
his side project is writing. He spends almost all of his free time writing, and he mainly does it for the stories and adventures of the crew of Starship Atlantica in his Star Trek fan fiction, Star Trek Atlantica.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently he finally did get some new slots in STO, so now he's once again writing and designing missions for the Foundry.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, because I remember, like, wasn't he limited to 5?
Something.
Yeah.
Hey, the Real Awesome Sauce wanted you to know that he put a dedicated post at the top. I don't know if you think they'll be able to see that? It says at the very top there. It says, this doesn't really do zooming very well, but it says, hi, FauxShow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
The Real.
I got it. Quit. I got it. Look. I got it. You can stop. I got it.
There it is.
All right, moving along.
I got it now, too.
All right, you got it, too. Good job. All right, next award goes to... By the way, the Murphy Foundry stuff, I can't wait for it. Just putting that out there.
Alan. There we go. He gets the It's the Way He Goes.
All right, tell me about this.
There's a video.
Oh, okay.
So
that was my cue, huh?
Yeah. In addition to his day job of running ScaleEngine.com and hosting TechSnap, he also works part-time for a startup in Toronto called Wagos.com. Wagos.com is a site for gamers to trade their used console games, Xbox 360, PS3, Wii, etc. Instead of trading your games in at the store for $3 or $5, you can trade directly with another gamer who is looking to get rid of the game you want.
TechSnap.
He designed the architecture of the entire site, including the hybrid SQL, NoSQL. Is that right? NoSQL? Okay. Database backend, the 2D geospatial indexing for finding game inventories near you, and the new social streams. He also implemented a lot of the features, like the new social features, all fancy asynchronous near real-time JSON, the browse games and user features, etc. First big project I've worked on as part of a team or in a leadership role.
That's cool. Should we play it? Do you want audio on it?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, let me play a little bit of it. So this is
a revolution, my friends. It's time to take back what's rightfully ours. It's time we stop getting our asses pwned in trade-ins at GameStop, EB, Best Buy, and the rest of them. No more losing money on trade-ins and no more clerks upselling us.
We're tired of bleeding games. It doesn't matter what you play. We're all on the same side. Just us gamers and our games.
It's time for gamers to join together. Stop standing alone in the trade-in lineup. It's time to spread the word about Wagos.com. Help build the Wagos Army. Get your friends to use Wagos.com and get a free copy of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. It's time to take back our wallets in every neighborhood. We want to hear the call of freedom in every country. Wagos.com.
Sign up today at Wagos and find out how you can get a copy of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 just for getting your friends to use Wagos.com.
Well, don't get all teary-eyed on us. This is a revolution. Hear the call of duty. Go get your game.
So I want to know, are those tats real? Alan, do you know if those tats are real?
That's what you've got. Okay.
Well, because, I mean, tats on your boobies would really hurt, I would think. I mean, right there.
All right. So anyway, Roguy says that that this is the greatest website service the internet has ever seen. Oh, has he met them?
That's the hardcore couple of ladies that get all tatted up like that.
I actually didn't even notice. Go find a still.
How did you not notice how many tats these girls had?
Oh, wow.
They're tat-erific. Look at that.
Jeez.
I mean, both of them got them on their ha-has, and then she's got them all over her arms.
Wow.
I mean, of course, they also have machine guns, which I don't have, so I mean...
Which you don't have,
yeah. I mean, I'm not a big... Yeah. So... Anyways, back to the awards.
All right. So there it is. The next award goes to... Dream.
I totally played Pac-Man.
So we still have 20 slides. If you
better pick it up. You better pick it up.
All right. I totally played Pac-Man. All right. So he does this art. And he does armyofstickmen.com. He does actually many websites. Go ahead and start bringing them up.
How about I'll go to armyofstickmen.com.
Awesome.
I like Army of Stickmen.
Yeah. Well, let's go back to the screen and I'll get up dreamsvoid.com.
Here we go. Oh, geez. Oh, no. I misspelled it. Army of Stickmen.
All right. Here's dreamsvoid.com.
Oh, cool. There's like links to all this stuff, huh?
Yep. Including the most important,
Jupiter Broadcasting. Aw.
right there, along with YouTube and Hulu. And is this Rev 3? What is this? Yeah, Revision 3.
Check out armyofstickmen.com. Boom. Look at this. It's got things on it with like a video with like Minecraft, and you can click that and watch it, which is super nice. And then stuff happens. I don't really know. We got to keep moving, babe.
All
we
right.
can't go to all his websites. We got to keep going.
No. Hey, hush.
All right. We're going to get
fine.
long in the tooth.
No. All right. So here we go. This is project-nex, that's nex.net.
Oh, that's a wow.
Pac-Man.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at that, right?
Right on.
Start game. Cool fonts.
Oh, my gosh. That's cool.
Super easy. Like,
Super
here I
easy.
go.
Wait a minute. Super easy?
No, super easy just to go play Pac-Man. I guess you could probably do that on Google, right? Isn't pacman.com or something?
Oh, whatever.
Look at me. I am just kicking butt.
So now, did he make this or explain?
Well, I don't know. He didn't tell me.
Or is he
I just got eaten.
Or is he just being a brave soul and hosting it?
Yeah, I think he's just hosting it.
That's pretty cool.
It is. It's fun.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And then he's trying to learn to drive right now and get a desk designed and made, which is cool.
Good luck.
Yeah. Well, his room is kind of small, so he,
Got to get a special design.
yeah.
All right. So the
He's really
next
gotta
award
think it
goes to...
The job.
Long story is long.
Yeah. I'm going to have to pull up the, well, it's in the show doc. He put it here in between his pictures. But
Whoa.
yeah, but it was all one picture. I could have divided it up, I
So
guess.
let's see. Do you want me to just read some highlights?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
He the main things he really wants you guys to know about is that he works at fixing trucks at a local shop, and the machines you're seeing there is an AMD Athlon 2.2 gigahertz with NVIDIA graphics cards. Still rocking XP on that bad boy. He's got another one there. Yeah, he's experimented with Linux too a bit. He says, but I like his mixer. Look at his mixer there. That's cool too.
Yeah,
he says. So to speed things up again, he's monitor number 2 is a LCD 21-inch ViewSonic, and he's also got 36 Panasonic Plasma, and he's got his Xbox hooked up to that. And let's see, he's got some USB keyboards there. Behringer Euromax is his mixer.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's not exactly a Mackie like Chris last FauxShows, but you know what? Yeah, whatever works, man. We have a Behringer right over there.
Yeah.
And he got a Yamaha 88 key MIDI keyboard, which is really cool.
Yeah. Geez.
Look at all that stuff. That seems like you could just live there. I mean, like you
Yeah.
would never need to leave that spot.
Yeah. Well, look, I don't think he does. He's got coffee cups and an
Cigarettes?
ashtray.
Yeah, yeah. Is that a catheter down there? No.
Yeah. I see the IV bag.
Yeah, exactly. Is that Reddit too? Man, oh jeez. I would never leave that spot. All right, who's the next award go to?
All right. The next award goes to Monk. Mazirunk.
Classic gaming. Ooh.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to have to talk to my mom, Monk, because she has a bunch of NES games, and I think she needs a home for them. So
That could be cool.
if she does, I will let you know. But anyway, his side project is collecting and playing these games, which he does with his girlfriend, and he gave her a promise ring in this mushroom thing.
Aww.
Yeah. And they're even teaching her 14-month-old to play Mario. But yeah, he wants to collect
Dylan could learn to play Mario.
all the official titles.
That's cool because you could go old school and do the hardware, or like what I do is I take the lazy route and I use emulators and ROMs, but it's just not quite the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with Tyler. Emulators are not the same.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. The next award goes to, I don't know.
Sajava.
I say CGVA. Whatever. Magic Fun, and he has a link
Oh, okay.
in the show doc. So he's active in the Magic and the Gathering community as a player and a judge.
Which one is that? Is it this one right here? Doesn't have a...
CVG.
Oh, okay. Okay, there you go. Boom.
Did I skip Power 5?
I sees it.
Uh-oh.
No.
No, I think I did. Okay, well, anyway, I'll have to fix that. All right. And
So he's a big Magic the Gathering fan.
yeah, and he plays with a specific format, the 93-94, yeah, so cards from those 2 years. And he has a blog, oldschool-mtg.blogspot.com, and this is the most recent tournament that they did. I think that's what they call it, a tournament.
Wow, look at them. They're just going. There's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
Man, imagine if somebody showed up and thought that was a different kind of party. That'd be super embarrassing. Cool. Look at all these guys having a good time playing Magic. Except for that guy who looks like he just lost. He does not look like he's having a good time. I've never played, but John is into Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, who's the next award go to?
All right. The next award goes to
Indy.
Indy gets the Going High award.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now, there is a link in the show doc for him as well, but we can show this in the meantime. He is climbing mountains as a side project.
Oh, that kind of getting high.
In addition to watching the Faux Show. Woo!
Wow.
So I grabbed this so that we could have time to grab that.
So how does he watch the Faux Show and mountain climb?
Well, I'm not sure about that, but we have the mobile.
True. Probably streamed,
abilities
right?
now. Yeah. So here we go.
What are we looking at here?
This is what he put together for me. So he...
Oh, this is like a research project, huh? My obsession
no.
and my temporary madness. Over the last 6 years, I've been undertaking my doctoral research project and slowly losing my sanity after measuring over 10,000 flint tools and artifacts. My research project has been on the hunter-gatherer people of the Melistonic period, or Melistothic period. That's roughly 10,000 to 5,000 BC, if you guys didn't know that. Anyways, in northern Britain, too. You guys probably also knew that. But anyways... They want to know how they made tools and tell us something about how the hunter-gatherers moved around in forested environments. Here's some pictures that he's taken, though. Look at these. Wow. That is really something. How cool is... And then, of course, yeah, there's this side project, too, watching this Faux Show. And you notice he's watching it on the on-demand playback over at jupiterbroadcasting.com/FauxShow.
Ah,
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Very cool. He's kind of Indiana Jones thing going on here, it feels like. Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe that's why his nick is Indy.
All right, who's the next award go to, Angela?
All right, the next award goes to Power 543 for awesome exclusives.
Oh, awesome exclusives. Okay, tell me.
Now, it's in there.
This one?
Nope, up, Power 543. There we go. Well, that's no good. I didn't have to sign in upstairs.
Maybe it was like a temporary session thing because it doesn't seem to want to. Well, here, I'll log in with...
That is horrible.
Let me see if I can log in with anything and see what I get.
Okay. All right. I will...
Oh, yeah. Says this item no longer exists. Sorry.
How is that possible?
Don't know there, Chief. I don't know.
Okay. Well...
Sorry, boss. Sorry, boss.
All right. The next award then goes to Cheese Bacon.
Cheese Bacon for sharing the bacon.
Yep. So he has a website called Command List. It's cmdlist.com.
Yeah.
And it's a Linux community-based site. And it hasn't been updated in a few weeks, but it still contains over 50 commands and examples. And he's going to be adding more commands and would also like input on that.
Cool.
Or community involvement. So
this is a great way if you know about a command and you want to know a little bit about how to use it, actually see it in some examples.
I cannot confirm that for you. I have no idea.
No, I'm telling you.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
No, I've talked about the site and I've seen it before. This is like a great way to like figure out some of your favorite commands and how to actually use them. And not just like, because part of the problem is when you look these commands up, it doesn't really give you a full idea of how you actually use it. It gives you like what it can do, but not how to do it.
Right.
So this is how you do it.
Well, that's good. Then it sounds necessary.
Yeah.
So it's creative. The site is Creative Commons copyrighted and can be shared with anyone freely.
Very cool. All right. Next award goes to Obi-Wan Coyote.
Yeah. Keep on trucking. His side project is retooling his career, or retooling for a career.
That's no minor undertaking there.
Yeah, he's training to become a truck driver, which is really cool. My dad is actually a truck driver, so yep, and that's why he hasn't been around. But he made it here tonight.
Cool, or
at least earlier. I don't know if he's still here.
Well, that's nice.
But yeah.
Okay, who's the next award go to?
Tyler gets the UPS Late Award.
Why? What happened?
So this is his UPS Late submission. Let's see. He doesn't have anything of his own to plug because his website is down.
Oh, bummer, man.
Yeah. You also know Tyler as Condulo. But he's been playing Minecraft.
All
so
right.
there's some Minecraft screenshots.
That's why his website's down, because he's been so busy playing Minecraft that he forgot to pay the bill.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you play Minecraft.
Yep. All right.
That's a pretty cool one. Next award goes to CyberX.
CyberX gets the Utter Awesome Award.
Ooh, interesting.
So CyberX is known for submitting many submissions, like a lot. And so these are all the different things that he does as a side project. Just take a look at that, photo manipulation, stylistic makeover, simple photographic touch-ups, full photograph restoration.
Tyler should move his website over to Scale Engine.
Yeah. Other photographic services, video services, graphic design, web design, and he's purchased syncmy.info and syncmy.biz
Nice.
for a future project. I know, right?
Yeah, those are good names.
Yeah, and I happen to know that he used either the LAS or TechSnap GoDaddy codes.
Good man.
So, and then he also has the Utter Aesthetics is his own graphic design and photo restoration business, and he does pseudo webcomic, which you can follow on G+, but he's not quite daily on that.
This is really interesting. The comic thing is so cool.
Yeah, it really is.
And that looks like a really neat one.
Yeah.
I love the name pseudo webcomic too.
Yeah. So, and then this is just examples of what he can do with my face.
I know her.
Yeah, you do. So the drawing there, or the portrait, I forgot what it's called. But anyway, he did that unbeknownst to me and then provided it to me, which was really cool. But then the other one, I asked if he could possibly take out the background because, nobody needs to see my vitamins and my water and my cup of noodle.
And your speaker.
Yeah, or my IRC chat room colloquy there.
Really? So you're going to zoom in on it?
Yeah.
Nobody
There
needs
we
to
go.
see that, so I'll just zoom in on this so they can all see it. All right.
There it is. Anyway, so he did a really good job. I was really pleased. And if you follow me on any social network, that is my profile picture right now.
Oh, wow.
So the last side project that he has is going to debut tomorrow. Is doing this website called cheekyseats.co.uk, and they make pocket-sized toilet seat covers for those on the go. Now,
Really?
Yeah, let's go to...
And it launches tomorrow?
Yeah.
Cool.
Now, can you zoom out?
Yeah. Well, I zoomed in specifically for you. I got
Well,
all
no.
zoomy-in-y.
No, zoom out. And, okay, resize the window.
Okay.
Just...
Well, you like that the people stretch out on the side there?
They don't stretch out. They move.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, and the outhouses stay there.
Yeah.
They can't see it, though. There we go. You see that, guys? That is really cool.
Yeah, that's nice. That's a good touch. That's a nice site.
Yeah. So that debuts
So portable toilet seats, huh?
covers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So well, that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious. I want to know how they stick. That's for me how you stick it on, how you get it off. That's got to be 80% of the execution. I'm just curious.
All right. Well, that is actually the last. Darn, I really would like to try.
Shut your face. So we're all done?
Well, yeah, but hold on. Let me see.
Did you miss one?
No. Well, Power 543.
Well, why don't we just do a bonus one next week for power?
Oh man,
Just include it
that's
in next
dumb.
week's FauxShow.
All right, I will.
Because I want to show a funny before we sign
Okay.
off for
All
the
right,
night.
do that.
Are you ready for this?
Yep.
Okay. So this came from Lump King 69 over on the Linux Action Show subreddit, which if you guys don't know about the Linux Action Show subreddit, you can go to reddit.com/r/Linux Action Show. And over on the, this is it right here. Over on the last subreddit, you can have little flare things. And some people have chosen to have Apple logos. Some people have pieces of cake. I myself have a Linux Mint logo for my flare. Brian, as you can see right here, here's a Brian Lass. He chose an Apple logo. And this did not go unnoticed on the Linux Action Show subreddit.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
I didn't actually know the background of this, which makes this that much more funny.
So here's the classic Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, and only now he's photoshopped and replaced with my head and Brian's head. And he says, I need to pick the perfect bit of flair for the subreddit. Got any ideas? And
I love your face, too.
I know that my face is, maybe Arch? And Brian goes, Then Brian says, wait, what about the Apple logo? And then I go, yeah. Now, what's funny about that, that's actually exactly what happened. Brian instant messaged me, "Hey, I need a bit of flair for the subreddit. What do you think?"
Oh my
And I
gosh.
said, "Well, you could go the Arch logo or something like that." And he's like, "Nah, thinking the Apple logo." Swear to God, that's exactly what happened in real life, and so it was funny to have that captured.
That
in
is
a,
so funny.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Oh yeah, he does have. Brian has different hair changes, but you don't.
Yeah.
Well, you the same picture is used for you 3 times in a row, but yeah. Oh man, that is hilarious.
I'll put a link to that in the chat room if people want to see it.
Yeah. All right. Well, so the other thing that we mentioned at the top of the show is our newsletter is at bit.ly/Jupiter Signal. If you subscribe, and you can look at the current issue as well as past issues, which there have been 2. And I should note, next month we're going to do Office Desk Setup Awards again.
I love these ones.
I know. And I know there are a lot of you that if you clean your desk now, well, actually, you don't have to clean your desk, but if you clean it now, then you can actually submit a picture for it.
I request nobody cleans their desk. I want to see it at their worst.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. That's what's interesting.
Yeah. No, we want to see where you work.
I really want to see it. I'll send mine in.
And
I'll go mess my crap up.
It can be at your work or at home or both. It doesn't matter. Just submit it and email Angela at jupiterbroadcasting.com. Be sure to include your IRC nick or nick that you would like to go by on the award. I typically don't put last names on there, just first names. If you forget.
Before and after is also very welcome.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
And of course, Brian 2040 says he's a clean person, so if that's what it is, that's what it is.
Perfect.
I want to see your working space. I really want to see that.
Yep.
I always love those because also I don't see them revealed until I'm sitting here too, which is exciting.
Oh sweet, yeah, Bronwyn, you should totally submit.
One last quick plug. You see we have it right there, bit.ly/FauxShow or jupiterbroadcasting.com/FauxShow.
Mm-hmm.
You can watch previous episodes or this episode on demand there. So you don't have to only watch it live.
Yep.
But we do this live on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Pacific over at jblive.tv. So it's 8 p.m. Pacific. So that is pretty late, depending on where you're at in the world. That's like, I don't know.
It's like 5 a.m. in the Netherlands.
That's why the on-demand.
That's all I've memorized.
The on-demand's kind of nice for
and
that.
it might be wrong.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is it for this episode of The Faux Show. We will see you next week. Don't forget, you can catch recent episodes of The Faux Show on jupiterbroadcasting.com/Faux Show. Also, get them on demand in the iTunes store. Search for Faux Show.